everybody, and welcome to MK Beauty Bar Happy Hour with Michelle and
Anita.
Thank you for joining us. I am so excited, Anita, because guess what we're going to share with these people today?
Tell me.
The beauty of Mary Kay's best sellers.
Yes.
So we're going to share 10 products with you that are Mary Kay's best sellers.
Just the top 10.
Yes, just the top 10. And I'm excited about it because I always want to know, like I check reviews all the time and I'm like, what's the best? You know, what's the main sellers? What do most people enjoy? So we're going to get started. How about that?
I like it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, the first product is the Firming Eye Cream. Mary Kay has lots of eye creams, but this is one of the best sellers. Been around for a while, and so it actually is a very thick. I said that it reminds you almost like kind of like whipped topping.
Ooh, yeah.
It's really nice, very good. And so what it does is the area around your eyes we know is thin, and it's not like the skin that's on our face and that sort of thing. We have notes because we don't want to miss anything, but the skin around the eyes has fewer sebaceous glands and less collagen and elastin than the skin anywhere else around your face. And so, and as people age, the fat pad beneath the dermis diminishes. And what we're laughing about is because we were talking about that, yes, there's fat everywhere. So, but this fat pad beneath the dermis diminishes, causing the skin to appear even thinner and a hollowed out appearance under the eyes. And I know I've seen people sometimes, you know, and it does. It just kind of hollows out that area. And so it requires more attention than the other areas of the skin on our face too.
It's not as tough. It's very tender.
Right. And like I said, this is a very luxurious cream. It's wonderful, and it is going to improve the firmness and the brightness. It's going to brighten that area, and it's going to have intense moisturization, and it's going to minimize fine lines and wrinkles. And so what you do is you're going to, I know I was demoing it on those fingers, but you're going to put it on your ring finger because that is the least dominant. It's, you know,
It doesn't have very much strength in it.
yeah, very little strength. And what I always say to do for application purposes is to start here because, you know, we have our laugh lines, and then you're just going to pat your eye cream in, gently pat that in. I go on my, actually the entire lid and above too, because, you know, that whole area can get really dry, and it can just, it just needs that moisture too. And so one of the things that we're going to be looking for is that firmness again, and then that brightening around that area too. So this is the Firming Eye Cream. Let me tell you a little bit about the use up. If you're using the use up rate, so it's 2 months when you use it twice a day, because you would use this morning and night. And if you're only going to use it once a day, you would have a 4-month use up. Because I know some people mix their eye cream a little bit. You know, they might use a soothing eye cream in the daytime or whatever. But you should use your eye cream morning and night.
Right. It works better that way, I think.
Yeah. So that is the first one, and that is at a price of $32.
Nice.
All right. So now, what do you got?
I have probably one of my favorites that have come out is the Clear Proof Charcoal Mask. I love this stuff. Every time I use it, you can just see it pulling things out of my face that I didn't even know I had in my face.
Yeah. Kind of
And
gross.
it is a little, yeah, especially when you get around your larger pores, your nose and your chin. That's my chin, I think, is one of my worst, and that's where it comes out at. But it, I was trying to think where to go from here, but it does. The activated charcoal works as a magnet to unclog the pores, and it's clinically proven to absorb excess oil and shine. So the people that get the most benefit out of this, I think, are the ones that have the oily natured skin, the larger pores, things like that. Kids love this, and it's even great for men. You know, a lot of the men don't think that they can use Mary Kay products, but this is one of the best things that they can use. Skin has a natural exfoliating process. Sometimes it doesn't work as effectively as it should, so oil and bacteria and impurities get trapped inside your pores. The Clear Proof Cleansing Charcoal Mask helps remove the dirt and impurities, and it contribute to problem skin. Yes, that didn't make sense. It helps remove the dirt and impurities that can contribute to problem skins and offer a gentle solution. So, all you have to do is, after you wash your face in the evening and you're ready for a spa treatment, just apply that on your face. I like a good thick covering on my face. And just let it sit on there. I like 15-20 minutes, something like that. And then just wash it off. I like using a dark cloth on that one. Or just put my face over really hot water. I like hot water just because it feels like it's, you know, opening the pores up and getting all that stuff out. But anytime you want to do this, it feels like just a luxurious spa treatment to me. It has, these are the little science behind it. It's activated charcoal. So when it goes through the heating process, when you're rubbing it on your face, it kind of heats up a little bit and you can feel a little tingle. It becomes activated, which makes it more porous. The charcoal then can absorb up to a double its weight.
Which is pretty cool. It's
which
amazing
is pretty
if you think
awesome.
about it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't absorb my notebook that just fell.
No.
Not at all. So it absorbs the double its weight in impurities, and the charcoal helps unclog your pores, taking your skin beyond clean. So it just goes a step beyond your cleansing gel, I think. And you can do that, what, about 2 times a week, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
And go ahead.
I like that it has that honeysuckle and the navy bean extract because that gives you that brightening. And I love the smell. Like Anita was saying, it's like a little spa treatment. The smell is amazing.
I love that smell.
I love too. Like, we have applicators that you can use. You can put this on with your fingers, but I like using an applicator. We have a silicone tip applicator for putting that on. And the other thing I like, Anita, is that you don't, with some charcoal mask, you have to peel it off. And that is not the case with this one. You just, like she said, you just wash it off.
Right.
And so it just rinses just right off completely without having to peel, because some of those you're having to peel and you're having to find, okay, oh, there's a little piece of it there. And so this just rinses off. And like you said, you feel it activating. Your face will tighten up. And then you can, like you said, you can see where the things, it kind of dries out in the areas, and you can see the pores just cleaning out. It's awesome, awesome.
I've done a few selfies on Facebook with that, and you can just see where it's pulling out, especially around the nose and the chin. And, you know, I'm a face toucher, so, you know, anytime I'm going to touch my face, I've just clogged a pore.
Yeah, and you were talking about men using it.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. But then one of the 2, probably the 3 things of Mary Kay that I so like see people want to just snatch them is if they haven't done their brows,
Right.
Okay, if their lips need exfoliated with their satin lips, and then this one, because you can tell when people need a good charcoal mask treatment because you can see it, you know, and I just want to go, oh, let me help you. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And the price?
It is a lovely $24. You can't find that in any spa.
Right, absolutely. So you can, like you said, do your own little spa treatment, and you're going to do it a couple times a week.
That's good for any skin types.
Yep.
I like it.
All right, the next, let's go to mascaras. I know I have one and you have one too. So this one is a mascara that is the Lash Intensity Mascara.
Yes.
I always say that the applicator looks like a stiletto heel. I love it. And so it magnifies, it maximizes, and it multiplies the look of your lashes. It's just intense. And it is the only mascara dedicated to multi-directional performance. And let me tell you what that means. And then also too, it is 200% more volume. It's like adding the thickness of 2 lashes onto every one of your lashes.
That's sick.
And you get 84% longer looking lashes. Is that not crazy? And so you've got this little double impact designed brush.
I love
and you comb through and lengthen your lashes. And what happens is that you, like Anita was showing you, you see the difference of this applicator. That flat part right there is where you load up your mascara. So you put that on first, and then you just turn the applicator, and then you just comb through. And so it is awesome. That big, thick, chunky applicator makes a huge difference. And it has a mineral-rich, high-impact pigment. And so it envelops every one of your lashes into this really dark, intense black pigment. And I love it because I'm a lover of mascara for sure. And so it's going to expand your lashes, and it's volume and it's for length, because those little short bristles are for the volume. That's the little volume zone. And then the combing zone, like I was telling you, is for the length. And one of the things too is it's ophthalmologist tested, so it's not going to clog any pores or anything like that. It's suitable for contact lens wearers, and it's suitable for sensitive eyes too. So if you have any issues with that, it has vitamin B5.
I didn't know that.
Which is really cool, because that's also used in hair conditioners too. So it's going to condition your lashes, and it's going to help and protect and strengthen them too, which is really nice. And here we go with that fatty stuff again. It's formulated with an emollient fatty acid compound. It's shown to bind 170% of its weight in water to help prevent less breakage during makeup removal.
Okay.
So that's important because I'll get to one of my favorites too, of a product that you love to be able to take your mascara off. But this is going to help with it with that breakage that could be there too. And it's vitamin E. It's well known as a protective antioxidant too. So, and one of the things that we know is that and then people too that might have some allergic reactions around their eyes and stuff do not have a problem with this product. And this one also, it has every 3 months is when you should change your mascara.
Absolutely.
And then we don't ever pump our mascara when it's inside the applicator. We just pull that out of there. And the design of this tube makes sure that you have the right amount of product that comes off, so that you're not having to worry about clumps and all that kind of stuff too. So that is the Lash Intensity Mascara, and it is $18. And then Anita's going to share with you 2 mascaras are on this list of bestsellers, and so she's going to share with you what the other one is.
My other one is the Ultimate Mascara. Now I like this as well, and it's that what you hear. I don't know if you can hear it. When you pop that out, it's the Smart Wiper technology. So it delivers the exact amount of mascara you need.
Right.
And it gives you the maximum plumping. And I need all of that I can get because mine are very fine and minuscule. But this one comes in the black brown as well. I like that when I don't feel, all sassy.
And that is a good point. That's the only mascara that comes in a different shade. So it's black and then black brown.
Right. And this one is extremely volumizing and super thickening. It's flake, clump, and smudge resistant, which is...
That's good.
It's perfect for me because not only do I touch my face, sometimes I forget that I have mascara on and then I'll start wiping my eyes. So the point being is I don't have a bunch of mascara all the way around my eyes. So if you want bold, separated lashes, this is the one. Because I started out today with the Fanorama, then ended it with this one and layered it on top. And it really separated and did a great job, because I was saying I need help applying that, and that just kind of took care of some of the issues that I was having putting on mascara today. Right. So it's one of my favorites. So I think that's ooh, it has kaolin. Kaolin increases coverage and reduces transparency of colors.
And I am a multiple coat mascara girl, and so one of the things too you were just talking about before we started our video is how to apply mascara. And you start at the base and then you just kind of wiggle and go up. And then at the bottom, this is going to, like she said, have that wiper technology of where you're able to just coat the bottom lashes and then let your mascara dry in between coats and apply another one. And so that's a great thing, because not all mascaras can you do multiple coats. Some of them, like you
Right.
say, get clumpy and cake on, and that's not the case with this one at all.
I was actually having better success with this particular wand with my lower lashes, because
Okay.
that's where I really struggle, because they're so fine and separated.
Right.
Yeah.
And like you said, the applicator, you just go back and forth on the bottom lashes too.
Right.
And the price of that one is
15.
15.
Nice.
All right.
Nice price point.
Okay, now this is an amazing product, and so many people know this product. It comes in this nice little bag that is so cool that you can reuse this bag for anything. Like sometimes I'll leave all of this in here and just hang it on the back of the door at the studio, if somebody needs to be in there, if you don't have a lot of counter space or whatever. But this is really cool. Or you can even use this bag. It has a lot of reuse purposes. If you're going to get a pedicure, then you can put your flip-flops down in here.
That's cute,
and then
yeah.
your own polish and that sort of thing too. But what I love about this, it is indulgent, and it is just like you were talking about, that little escape that you can do. And women love this, and men too, because instantly your hands feel moisturized,
Absolutely.
soft and smooth, revitalized. It soothes your hands. And I understand that. Like today, I could just tell that my hands felt kind of dry and
Tight.
even like tight.
Yeah.
And so immediately when I put this nourishing hand cream on that has shea butter in it, it just soothes that dryness. It protects them, because after multiple washings, this will continue to stay and moisturize your hands, which is great because we're having to wash our hands so much more than we normally, I guess, would. I don't know. I think you wash your hands anyway.
Right.
Right? And so they just look healthier and rejuvenated. And the thing that's so cool is I wanted to make sure that I shared this. So I'm going to go to my notes. The story of shea. Used for centuries to protect, enrich, and soften skin, shea butter is known to contain omega-3s, and omega-3s are known to help maintain skin's natural moisture barrier.
Yes.
And when the skin's barrier is protected, precious moisture is less likely to escape, which makes sense. And then a perfect ingredient for your everyday spa experience. Shea butter wraps skin in creamy hydration bliss. Thank you very much.
Right.
It comes in a fragrance-free, and then it also comes in this white tea and citrus. But it's not a strong, heavy
It's not overwhelming.
fragrance at all. It's not overwhelming. And so what happens is you've got 3 steps to this. The first one is to protect and prepare. So it is a hand softener, and this is going to help support that skin barrier. And so you're going to be sealing in all the precious moisture. And what happens is you squirt this up. It is a thicker, very thick.
Very thick, yeah.
Very thick. And so what you're going to do is take your rings off, that sort of thing, and you're going to make sure that you cover all parts of your hands. Get the cuticles, get down between your knuckles, that whole area. And so you're going to put that on first. And then the second step is this refine and polish step 2. And so it is a satin smoothie, and it has that shea scrub. And what you do is then you add this to that hand softener step. So you're not wiping this off, rinsing it off, and so you add this step. And this step has the little exfoliation beads, the little grittiness. And what it's going to do is it's going to buff away any of those impurities, any of that dirt, any of that dry skin. And then you immediately, just the smell, just the whole thing is just this luxurious experience. So then what you would want to do is, I like warm water as well. Make sure you're using warm water to get those 2 off, because you've added them together. get that off of your hands. Make sure that you rinse really well. Make sure you dry really well. And then you're going to nourish and you're going to soothe with your hand cream. And that is going to continue to moisturize for 24 hours. And even after lots of hand washing, like we talked about. It absorbs quickly. You don't need a whole lot. I've seen some people put a big, huge dollop on there because they thought that more is better. And with good quality products, that's not the case. And so it's going to absorb very quickly. It's not going to leave your hands feeling all sticky. And because sometimes there had been lotions that I'd put them on and then I couldn't even pick things up, or I had this feeling that was really weird and I felt like I needed to wipe it off. And so that's not the case with that. And so the other thing that's cool too, and I wanted to go back to my notes so I don't miss anything, is in addition to that shea butter, which is known to help soothe dry, chapped skin, it also contains apricot, safflower, and sunflower oils, which are known to be rich in vitamins A, E, and again, those omega-3s. And how wonderful. So what will happen is that the use up rate is about 2.5 months if you used it once a day. But what you will find is you're not having to use it every day like that. Of course, the hand cream, you probably would, so you might be using this up a little bit faster. But these other two products, you're only going to do like twice a week when you start, and then maybe once a week after that. You can just tell when it's time. And we have other satin hands and body products, but the cool thing about this is you can use it on your feet as well. And so then what happens is you're doing both. You're getting your hands and your feet done at the same time. So again, this is the set that comes together. You can purchase the hand cream separately if you need to, because like I said, you will probably use that up more. Or some people like to have this in the bathroom, by the sink, or in the kitchen. And then this they take to work and they have an extra one that's in their purse or in the drawer, at their desk or whatever, so that they have this for in between having to use all of that. And so this is a great value. Again, the bag is included and it is $36. And that is the Satin Hands Pampering Set in white tea and citrus or fragrance free.
I think this is a signature Mary Kay product.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that it comes in the unscented. That way, if men decide they want to use it, that's totally great. They don't have to smell like white tea and citrus if they don't want to. And people with sensitive skin. Yeah,
and people who have kind of a dual, like you're talking about men that have like a dual role of where maybe they do farming or work with their hands, but then they also have to be, maybe at an office setting or something like that, and they don't want their hands to just, because sometimes your hands can just break open, crack and that sort of thing, and it's getting ready, our temperature's going to be changing too, and so like you said, that is a great product for men as well.
It's perfect. It's definitely a must-have, I think.
Yes.
So my next product is probably one of my favorite. I think I need a top 10 list, I think.
Yeah.
And this is the foundation primer. And the reason why I like it is I have to show you what it looks like. But it has the SPF 15, so that's going to help protect your skin as well. But it's a very thick formula. Got charcoal mask on me, and it's so super soft, and I've never felt anything that soft. And
it's like ribbons of silk.
It is. It's so super soft. And you put it on your face, and you're like, my face doesn't feel like it hates me now.
And it's oil free, even though it's soft, and like we said, ribbons of silk, but it's oil free, which is good because you don't want it clogging your pores.
And it says it's the Skin Cancer Foundation recommends this for daily use. So that's cool.
Yes.
Foundation primers have been a secret of professional makeup artists for years and give models and celebrities the polished and flawless look. Mary Kay Foundation Primer Sunscreen. Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF. That's a lot of words. 15 perfects the skin and enhances foundation. So it not only feels great and calms your skin, it's going to help your foundation go on better and more flawlessly. And it maintains the acceptable appearance for 9 hours or more. So that's a good
That's
hard day's
impressive.
work.
It sure is. It sure is. Yeah.
I like it because my first real experience selling it to someone was their face was broken out from a bunch of Halloween makeup and stuff. And I was like, the only thing I had on me was this product in my purse. For some reason, I don't know why I just had that, but I gave it to her and she just fell in love with it immediately because it just calmed. Her skin wasn't as harsh and, it was so red and aggravated. And she just fell in love with it immediately. But this acts as a buffer. It not only fills in the imperfections because our skin has many layers and textures. So this fills in those imperfections and it acts like a magnet to give your foundation that real staying power. So this is going to help your foundation. Again, I go back to me touching my face.
Right.
This is going to help my foundation stay on better, even though, I do this 100 times a day and it's not coming off on my skin. So that feels a lot better knowing that it's staying on my face. It's a great moisturizer, and it's a lightweight gel that just glides on so effortlessly, and it dries so quick. I mean, there's no time you have to wait. So that really helps a lot. It helps reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, which I never really thought about that, but it does.
Right.
And larger pores.
Yeah.
So that's cool. It's not only oil-free, but it contains the ingredient that absorbs excess oil. Learn something new every day.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. I'm like you. I mean, you get the biggest powerful punch from that of any product because, like you said, it's got those skincare properties too of minimizing fine lines and wrinkles and that sort of thing, but then gives your makeup staying power for it to last longer. And I love that it was a secret for the longest time for makeup artists. And so now we know the secret. And that's a product I use every single day. I do not put my foundation on before I put that on.
I did a research on some of the ingredients on here because being a cancer survivor, you tend to look at the ingredients you're putting on your face to make sure that none of these are cancerous. And I was really impressed with what I found out because it's a patent pending formula called silica.
Yeah.
And it's a mineral optical diffuser that helps skin look smoother and help reduces visible signs of skin imperfections. It's skin conditioning, which provides that smooth canvas. And it's also going to block against any UV ray damages. And everything in that is all natural.
That is impressive,
I liked it because when I did a research on the silica, I was just so impressed of what I found out. So anytime you want to, Google some of the ingredients, there's a place on InTouch, I think, or Mary Kay that will give you ingredients. So, and you can just ask us too.
Right.
We'll give you the lowdown.
People use those filters on their phones, and so this is kind of like that diffuser is like a filter for your phone too. Okay. All right. The next product, I want to switch this around a little bit because I just realized that one of my products that I need to, when Anita's talking, you're going to see me go off the camera because there's something I forgot that I need for the demonstration of that product that will help you. So now let's reclaim our triangle of youth, okay? This product, oh my goodness, I love this product. It is a part of the Cadillac skincare regimen of what I call Mary Kay. It is the Time Wise Repair. This is just for advanced signs of aging, and this is the product that is one of the two that I guarantee you will help that you won't look like that turkey at Thanksgiving. There's no gobbler thing going on. And that is the Advanced Lifting Serum. If we were talking about ribbons of silk for that foundation primer, my word, friends, this is amazing. Absolutely amazing. It is going to visibly lift and reduce the look of deep lines and wrinkles. It's going to improve your skin's elasticity and firmness because, as we age, everything just goes droop, right? That whole gravity takes over. It's going to tighten the appearance of sagging skin and gives your facial contours a firmer look. And I'm telling you all, it works. This product I use all the time. It helps your cheeks and your jawline and your neck feel firm and lifted. It's like a Botox in a bottle. And it's going to have, it has ingredients that support the collagen and elastin that gets back into your face. And oh my word, this is just, I cannot tell you. You've got to have this in your skincare regimen. And so what you're doing is you're using it, it's 1 month based on using it twice a day. And it's worth it, you guys. So you might be thinking, a lot of Mary Kay products has, you know, like a 2.5, 3 month use up rate. This does not. It's because you're using it morning and night, and you are making sure, I mean, yes, please. And so the main thing is just all of this stuff going on. And so what you do is you're going to pump it out, and then I say make sure that you are going up and out with it, and that you are going to your entire face. So many times we forget over to the sides. You're going to go here and move up this whole neck area as well. And so I promise you, you will see the results, and it is so well worth it. It has a price of $70, and it comes, you can buy it separately, but it also comes with that whole regimen of the repair, which is exactly what I use every single day. And I'm telling you, I can tell a difference 100%.
Yeah. I have where the skin kind of sags here around the jaw area.
Which we all do.
Yeah,
Yep.
and I can tell that really picks that up.
But the main thing is, make sure, just like anything else, that you use it to get the best results twice a day, morning and night. You can't skip. It's kind of like anything else, you know, if the recipe or directions say to use it for the best results, use it like this. Don't just use it on Sunday when you're going to church, or, you know, just on the weekday or whatever. Yeah, to see the benefits, it's morning and night, okay? So, love it. All right, so you're going to see me disappear for a moment because I want to go grab something for my last product while Anita talks to you about hers.
Don't pay attention to the man behind the mirror. Mine, I love this. This is another one of my favorites, my top 10. This is the CC cream. This is a tinted sunscreen, I guess you would call it, and it instantly corrects the complexion imperfections while formulated like skincare to help nurture skin beauty for tomorrow. So remarkably light, it's super lightweight, and it looks flawlessly when you put it on. And to me, if you're not unsure about your color selection on your foundation, I think this is super, because it really blends in to your skin tone perfectly. And this is definitely one of those that I put in my 5-minute makeup bags, you know, to where it's like, put my foundation on, put my blush on, put my mascara on, and I'm out the door. Something real simple and lightweight. And it also has the SPF 15 in it as well. And I have issues with redness around my nose and under my eye. So this really just, it blends it so well, you don't see it, and it, I don't know, there's not enough words for me to describe how well that covers my skin imperfections, because not only do I have the red, I have, you know, like age spots and things like that, and you really can't tell once I put that on.
Right, and like you said, I always keep my little cheat sheet because of all of the, it does 8 different things.
It protects, it brightens, it corrects, it minimizes redness, conceals, hydrates, reduces visible signs of aging, and